Hey everybody, it's Connie with SimplySimpleStamping.com. Thank you so much for stopping by for my video. Guys, today's card is a bright and cheery card. It's kind of a gloomy day here, but creating this card absolutely brightened my day. It was wonderful. Fun colors, lots of fun little layers. And it might look like it's complicated or has a lot to it. You're gonna be surprised how easy it is to create. So let's get started with our Daisy Delight Thank You card. For our card today, we're going to be focusing on the Daisy Delight bundle. I know a lot of you have gotten this one because it's been our most popular bundle this year. Love this daisy, love the matching punch. So we're going to be using that. We're also going to be using this wonderful thank you sentiment. It's a very pretty one. Let's go ahead and talk about the cardstock we need for our card today. So I have got a Whisper White card base. This is our thick cardstock, and I have it cut at 8.5 by 5.5, scored at 4¼ inches. And then I have 3 pieces of cardstock here. I've got Tangerine Tango, Crushed Curry, and Melon Mambo. Now I have these cut at 5.5 inches by 2¾ inches. But guys, this is also a great way to use up some scrap as well. And then I also have 3 little pieces here. So I have, let's see, these are all 1 inch wide. And I have Melon Mambo, that's 1 inch by 2¾ I have Crushed Curry, 1 inch by 3 inches, and then my Tangerine Tango is 1 inch by 3.5 inches, okay? All right, you know what? Let's go ahead and start with these since I've got these sitting here. I'm going to place those inside my softly falling embossing folder. I love this embossing folder, but I want you to kind of notice where I place them. I wanted the dots to kind of get gradual as they went down. So I didn't bring it all the way down to the bottom of my embossing folder. I'm about 1/4 of the way up. That way we get, like I said, that nice gradual look. I'm gonna go run this through the Big Shot, and there you can see we have that graduated look that we're going for. I'm gonna go ahead and set these off to the side so we can go ahead and work on our stamping. And guys, this card really goes together awfully fast. So let's go ahead and bring in our daisy stamp. I'm gonna start with the Melon Mambo ink pad. And let me just bring my card around. When you stamp this, you're going to want a pedal going straight up and down, because that's the way it's going to punch, okay? So let's stamp 2 of these on our cardstock. I'm going to go clean my stamp, and then I'm also going to stamp those daisies on my Crushed Curry and my Tangerine Tango in their matching ink colors. And there we go. We've got all those done. I can now come in with the matching daisy punch. And guys, it's as simple as lining up that image. You notice I have my punch upside down, line that up, and give it a punch. Let's go ahead and adhere these together. I am simply going to take some snail adhesive right there in the center, and you're just going to offset these. Really gives it that nice full daisy look. So let's repeat that with our other flowers. All right, let me set these off to the side, and I'm going to come in now with my card base, and I'm going to take that wonderful thank you stamp. Let me ink that up in a basic black ink pad. And guys, we are going to stamp thank you right down here at the bottom of our white cardstock. All right, I have got snail adhesive on the back of my strips. When you adhere these, make sure the heavy dotted is up here at the top. And I'm going to give myself, I'm going to say that's probably about 1/2 inch. I don't want to press this down yet, so I'm just going to lightly put it there. Let me take the Crushed Curry. We're going to put that here on the right side. Again, I'm kind of lining them up here at the top. Let's get our last one, the Melon Mambo, and we're going to center that up between them. Now, that's why I didn't want anything adhered down, because this is going to give me the ability to kind of line things up, make sure everything's centered where I want it. I like my spacing. So let's go ahead and get everything kind of tweaked here. There we go. All right, we're going to add these flowers, and to do that, I'm going to add a pretty decent amount of snail here right in the middle. I'm going to actually add the adhesive to all of these because, again, kind of like we did before, we're going to want to play. Now, I've got this sentiment down here, so I have to really think about the spacing of the Tangerine Tango first. So I'm going to focus on that one first. And I want to come as close to the edge as I can, and again, as close to that sentiment. Now let's come in with the Crushed Curry, and I kind of want to intertwine these a little bit. You don't have to go crazy with it, but it sure does give a nice look when they kind of blend together. Again, you notice I'm not pressing those down yet. I want to have the ability to play. Do you notice these little accessories that I have here? Let me show you what we did with these faceted gems. I'm going to be using the gold faceted gems, and either one is going to work if you'd like to do it with the silver as well. Guys, I'm simply going to make that black because I really wanted to focus on the black that was coming out in my sentiment. Sharpie marker, look at this. I'm just going to take my Sharpie marker and I'm just going to color that in. It's going to allow a little bit of that gold, or you could do this with the clear ones as well, but it is going to let a little bit of that show through. So we're going to do that to 3 of these. And then when you have them all colored in, you can just come in. I like to use a paper piercer. It's just how I like to do things. But that allows me to pick it up, and then I can put that faceted gem right there in the center of my card. Now, I've already got this one done, so let me just bring this one in so you can see. You can see that really adds it adds a little bit of shimmer, but it was really nice to be able to color those black to really accent my card. Do you love it? Oh, I hope you do. Guys, like I said, this card really brightened my day as I created it. It could be raining out there. I don't care. I stamped daisies and it was fun. You know, and I know this card is for sure going to brighten somebody's day. How can it not? It's got flowers on it and they're really bright, cheery flowers. So you definitely want to be sure to create this card. Now, if you don't have the Daisy Delight bundle, let me tell you how you can get it. Head over to simplysimplestamping.com. If you look for the August 11th, 2017 blog post, that's where I'm going to have this video. That's where I'll have all my measurements in case you missed them. You can catch them there. And then you'll be able to see photos in case you need to see how I put something together. It's all there waiting for you. Then if you want to get that Daisy Delight bundle, just look for the supplies, click the pick, and you can have that set right delivered right to your house. So how awesome is that? Guys, I want you to be creating these gorgeous flowers. This bundle is a must have, let me tell you. Well, thank you so much for being here. Be sure to head over to simplysimplestamping.com for lots more inspiration. Thank you so much for subscribing to Simply Simple Stamping here on YouTube. I hope you guys have a fabulous day, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.